Learning is indeed a fun with Learn Easy Swayam. And our today's story is related with the fun of learning. So let's get started with the story, the fun they had. Especially if you observe the graphic organizer, you would be able to understand the video maker is using graphic organizer with conversation and narration method to explain the story. Let's get started. The story is written by asimov, and the story is indirect comparison between the contemporary school and the futuristic school. Hence, it is the science fiction imaginary story based on the scientific advancements, and hence it is the comparison between the contemporary schools and the futuristic schools where they had robotic teacher, virtual classrooms, learning through computers and moving e-text. Hence the story is the schools of the future. We are going to meet the four characters: Margie, 11 years old girl; Tommy, 13 years old boy who is Margie's friend; Margie's mother, and county inspector who repairs Margie's mechanical teacher. Yes, friends, you heard right. Margie's mechanical teacher. The story is written or imagined by asimov as if the kids are from 2157. Yes, 17 May 2157 is the date when Margie wrote, "Today Tommy found a real book," as if the story happens in the future. Hence, these kids are not habitual of regular schools, but they are having robotic teacher, and at that time Margie is writing in her diary. See, while writing her diary, Margie started recalling afternoon's incident when Tommy came to meet her with a real book. A real book means our general textbook. But these kids didn't see textbooks because they are students from future. Margie and Tommy were turning yellow, crinkly pages of a very old book. Where did you find it? In the attic. What a waste of paper. When we read it, we just throw it away. Our regular telebooks are best. Our television screen have had a million of books on it. We wouldn't throw it away. The book is about school. About school? Margie always hated school. And nowadays, the mechanical teacher had been giving her a test after test in the geography. Even Margie hated to put homework and test paper. She had to write it in punch code. Then the mechanical teacher calculated the marks in no time. Margie's mother, Mrs. Jones, called county inspector to repair Margie's mechanical teacher, as if he was giving homework after homework. County inspector smiled at Margie, gave her an apple, then he took the teacher apart. When he was repaired mechanical teacher, he said to Mrs. Jones, "Mrs. Jones, it's not a little girl's fault. Geography sector was geared little too quick. I have slowed it up. Actually, Margie's progress is satisfactory." But Margie was not happy and satisfied, as the county inspector had not taken her teacher away. Once they had taken Tommy's teacher for nearly a month in service center. Now she has to study regularly, and in an unhappy mood she started to talking Tommy again. What's the book is about, Tommy? The book is about school. It's not our kind of school, stupid. This is the old kind of school. Why would anyone write about the school? Anyway, they had a teacher? Sure, but not a regular mechanical or a robotic teacher. It was a man. A man? How a man be a teacher? A smart human teacher who gave students homework, taught them and asked them questions. But I couldn't want a strange man in my house to teach me. Tommy burst into the laughing and said, the teacher didn't live in the house. They had a special building called school, and all the kids went there together. In between, Mrs. Jones interrupted both and instructed Margie and Tommy to go their schoolrooms in the home. So Tommy walked away. His old book was beneath his arm. Margie went to the schoolroom and mechanical teacher started teaching maths. With a sigh, Margie started thinking about the old school of her grandparents. All the kids from the whole neighborhood came, laughing, shouting in the schoolyard. Sitting together in the schoolroom, going to home together, they learn the same things so the school friends could help one another with the homework. How the kid must have loved their school in the old days, and the fun they had with the real teachers in the real school, surrounded with real friends all together. Thank you. As if we all are learning in the real school with the real teachers.